Ayan na mga kapatid at mga kaibigan, ang ganti ng Iran sa US matapos bombahin ng Amerika ang nuclear facilities ng Iran. Ayan sila naman ngayon ang gumanti. Nagpalipan sila ng dose-dose ng rockets and missiles papunta sa Qatar, sa US military base doon. Pero ayon sa balita, wala namang napinsala, wala namang namatay, wala namang paluhan na sugatan sa pangbobomba ng Iran dahil na-intercept naman ang lahat ng bomba na yan na interceptor ng Amerika. So abangan natin mga kapatid ang iba pang kaganapan.
Well, thank you for joining us this morning. Last night, on President Trump's orders, U.S. Central Command conducted a precision strike in the middle of the night against 3 nuclear facilities in Iran, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan, in order to destroy or severely degrade Iran's nuclear program. And as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs will demonstrate, it was an incredible and overwhelming success. The order we received from our commander-in-chief was focused, it was powerful, and it was clear. We devastated the Iranian nuclear program. But it's worth noting the operation did not target Iranian troops or the Iranian people. For the entirety of his time in office, President Trump has consistently stated for over 10 years that Iran must not get a nuclear weapon. Full stop. Thanks to President Trump's bold and visionary leadership and his commitment to peace through strength, Iran's nuclear ambitions have been obliterated. Many presidents have dreamed of delivering the final blow to Iran's nuclear program, and none could until President Trump. The operation President Trump planned was bold and it was brilliant, showing the world that American deterrence is back. When this president speaks, the world should listen. And the U.S. military, we can back it up. The most powerful military the world has ever known. No other country on planet Earth could have conducted the operation that the chairman is going to outline this morning. Not even close. Just like Soleimani found out in the first term, Iran found out when POTUS says 60 days that he seeks peace and negotiation, he means 60 days of peace and negotiation. Otherwise, that nuclear program, that nuclear capability will not exist. He meant it. This is not the previous administration. The President Trump said no nukes. He seeks peace, and Iran should take that path. He sent out a truth last night saying this: any retaliation by Iran against the United States of America will be met with force far greater than what was witnessed tonight. Signed, the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Iran would be smart to heed those words. He's said it before, and he means it. I want to give recognition to the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the Joint Staff, General Eric Kurilla at CENTCOM, who did a phenomenal job, he and his staff, all of CENTCOM. Policy, across the board, this was a joint effort, and across the Pentagon effort. I want to recognize the pilots who flew those bombers, who flew those fighters, who flew those refuelers, warriors. I want to recognize the sailors on those destroyers, in those subs, on those carriers, warriors, all of them. I want to recognize our soldiers doing air defense, base defense, QRF, warriors, all of them. Every American involved in this operation performed flawlessly. And I want to give recognition to our allies in Israel as well. This is a plan that took months and weeks of positioning and preparation so that we could be ready when the President of the United States called. It took a great deal of precision. It involved misdirection and the highest of operational security. Our B-2s went in and out of downtown Tehran, of these nuclear sites, in and out and back without the world knowing at all. In that way, it was historic. A strike that included the longest B-2 Spirit bomber mission since 2001 and the first operational employment of the MOP, a massive ordnance penetrator. The mission demonstrated to the world the level of joint and allied integration that speak to the strength of our alliance and our joint forces. As President Trump has stated, the United States does not seek war, but let me be clear. We will act swiftly and decisively when our people, our partners, or our interests are threatened. Iran should listen to the President of the United States and know that he means it, every word. I want to give congratulations to our Commander-in-Chief. It was an honor to watch him lead last night and throughout, and to our great American warriors on this successful operation. God bless our troops. God bless America. And we give glory to God for his providence and continue to ask for his protection. I turn it over now to the chairman for specifics.
Taken place in Tehran, despite mass evacuations there. The BBC isn't allowed to broadcast from inside Iran, but we have this report from Siarvash Ardalan of the BBC Persian service in London.
In the center of the crowd, Iran's president, surrounded by hundreds of party faithful, venting their fury at the United States. What America did is truly unforgivable, says this woman. Iran is stronger than they perceive. But after last night's U.S. attacks, the regime here is seriously weakened. So what comes next? The
So mga kapatid, nagkapatotoo na yung sinasabi ng ating Panginoong Hesus na matatagpuan sa aklat ng Mateo, chapter 24, verse 6, makakarinig kayo ng maalinawang ng labanan at ng mga balita tungkol sa digmaan. Huwag kayong mapagabag, sapagkat dapat na mangyari ang mga ito. Ngunit, hindi pa ito ang wakas, sabi ng Panginoong Hesus.
are vulnerable.
Maraming salamat pala sa mga prayer ninyo mga kaibigan ko at mga kapatid.
This is a state TV reporter
Nanawagan
who
na
went to
si
Fordo.
President
I
Donald
can't
Trump
see much
na
damage, he
isang
says.
tigil
For
putukan
now,
or
it's
ceasefire.
America's word
Tinugon
against
ng
Iran.
Diyos ang ating
Weakened
madalangin
and humiliated,
na magkaroon
the
ng
Iranian
kapayapaan
regime
dito
will
sa
struggle
buong mundo.
to maintain its
Maraming
credibility
salamat
and
po
grip
sa
on
inyo.
power in the
Saludo
face
ako
of
sa mga
widespread
prayer
discontent.
warrior.